Hello everyone. Today I thought we'd take a wander in the new town of Rose Street. So I realised I've done a lot in the old town lately, and apart from my initial video of an introduction to the new town and what it was called and a little bit of Princess Street Gardens, I've not really went into the new town. So I've skipped over Princess Street, which is mostly just shops, and we'll start on Rose Street, and I thought we'll take a wander along. Because Rose Street's got some incredible little shops and cafes and places to eat and little quirky things. So yeah, let's go to Rose Street. So we're going to start on the east end of Rose Street and wander along to the west end. Rose Street, the main street behind Princess Street, the first street behind Princess Street. And it starts here at Jenners, opposite the Scots Monument. Jenners is, truthfully, I'm not going to count it as Rose Street. Jenners is Princess Street, really. This is just the backside of it. And it's almost Edinburgh's version of Harrods. It's a big, beautiful, lovely old department store. It used to be family owned, but it's not anymore. But it's well worth a visit. If it's a department store, if it's a shop, it's the back end of a shop on Princess Street. I'm just going to skip over it, because you can see that when you go on Princess Street, this is just the back entrance. There's lots of good places and pubs to eat as well. So you can do a count of how many pubs there is. The first one being right here. Not off to a good start really. You've got the back end of Jenners and then the back end of Marks and Spencer's. Nah, we'll skip over that. Fop, music shop. Good if you want records and things. Right, first thing we're going to come up to is, oh, that was a nice close up of my face. Did you enjoy that? Was it nice? First thing we come up to is the back end of the Dome. Look at this, look at this. This is the back side of it. Again, I should probably count the Dome as more George Street rather than the Rose Street, but it's a nice bit to go in there as well, so why not count it? But I'll maybe tell you that about another time. Rose Street itself was the first street in Edinburgh to be pedestrianised, and when it was built, it wasn't designed to be as cool as it is. I'm going to skip over stuff like this. Cash exchange, things like that, you don't need to know about that. And Greg's the Baker's, although we do love Greg's the Baker's. You should go in at Greg the Baker's and get a sausage roll. Oh, I want a sausage roll now. I can't, I'm on a diet. Stop trying to make me eat food. Pub number 2. Okay, that first section of Rose Street, not very exciting, but we're still going to take a walk and I can tell you some history. Rose Street was originally, it was a roaded street, and it was originally designed so that all the big manor houses on Princess Street, because when Princess Street was built, it wasn't shops, it was big fancy manor houses, and it became shops. But Rose Street was so all the servants and deliveries could get the things into there without disturbing all the nice fronts of the house. Because, you know, God forbid, people should see the things being delivered, and people should see the people coming to work. Anyway, it got pedestrianised, and now it's a lovely street with all these quirky things. But it had a darker period as well. Early 1900s, late 1800s. It was very seedy and dark, and lots of brothels and things like that. I don't think it has that anymore. Another pub. There's lots of little nice restaurants and cafes and things like this as well. I'm going to count that as pub number 4 because it's a restaurant and bar, so that counts. And then guess what? Pub number 5. 2 places, nice big restaurants now to eat on Rose Street. We've got the filling station. Now, I've already told you about the filling station on the Royal Mile. There's one on the Royal Mile as well, did that last week. And opposite that, Jamie Oliver, the world famous chef Jamie Oliver, has got a restaurant right here as well. And then right beside that again, a little Italian wine cafe. Look at that, 3 little places there all of a sudden, straight to eat. And then, oh wait a minute, we do like a pub. There's also a seafood restaurant there. I'm not a fan of seafood, but if you are, I can't eat anything from the sea, I just don't like the taste of it. Like the colour, you'll love the shop. That's a great way to sell your shop. It's yellow, by the way. Ties and stuff. pub number 6. I think I've lost track. I'll keep a proper counter down the bottom. I'll stop trying to count. That's more like it. Little Italian restaurant. I do like an Italian restaurant. I almost missed the next pub there because it's one doorway and a sign and it goes underground. Would you see that if you weren't paying attention? But it is actually Boozy Cow, and you go in here and down there. That's cool. I want to go there now. Rose Street gets split up by the streets I mentioned before on my tour of the new town, or the new part of the new town. We've hit Frederick Street right now. We've got a great view of the castle. It's very misty and foggy here today. It was the Edinburgh Marathon today, so that's why I'm a little bit later in getting out and filming. Not that you know what time it is, but I'm telling you anyway. So yes, so the town was cut off for the Edinburgh Marathon, but it's lovely and misty and foggy. It's the middle of the day right now. It's 2 o'clock. Look at the castle from here. Look at that. Is that not cool? See if I can zoom in. Just gently get that mist. How cool is that? Okay, as we continue our little walk along Rose Street. Chippy. Can't go along Edinburgh without a chippy. Oh, it's like an old-fashioned tailor's here. There you go. There's that tailor shop I was just saying. A little coffee shop. Next pub. That's another pub, isn't it? I've lost track. Are you counting? Someone let me know. And then another Greg's. I think they're just telling me to get a sausage roll, really, aren't they? If that's 2 Greg's, then it's a law. You must go in and get a sausage roll. Brunch, which looks closed. Nothing. The hog shop. There's a thing now that I don't quite get of pulled pork everywhere. Last year or two it seems to be popping up everywhere and I don't quite get what's the big deal about it being pulled. It's pork, slice it, eat it, it's fine. I'm not a fan of the pulled pork actually. Or share? Yeah, okay, carry on. Okay, we're getting to more of the little shops and things. So let's just go along and film the shops. Shoe shop, followed by another shoe shop, and followed by a tailor. Okay, if you want shoes or you want a suit made, come here. A traditional tartan tweed shop, that's more what I'm talking about. I have no idea what this shop is. Is it a tea shop? Oh, Route 1. Bit too funky for me, I'm not that cool. Milkshakes. I do like a milkshake. God, there's a lot of fancy suit shops here, isn't there? I never realised before how many. All these sort of clothes shops are way too cool for me. I'm not that hip and funky. I've passed that by now, unfortunately. Kilts. One day maybe I'll, go through the kilt outfit, because I've got a full kilt outfit. I got it for my 21st birthday actually, and I can still fit in it. Got a couple of little extensions on the fastener bits, but I can still fit in it technically. Another pub. And Patisserie Valerie. If you want a proper wee posh cake, that's where you want to go. Nice Indian restaurant there as well. There's one thing we do love in Scotland, is a curry. Social Bite now. Social Bite is massive right now. It's done really well. It's had a couple of big visitors. It is a caterer and it helps, obviously you can go in and buy food and it does events and things as well. You can hire them to cater your event, but it also helps feed the homeless. And it's had loads of big high profile visitors over the last couple of years. Leonardo DiCaprio came here last year to visit them, and the year before that George Clooney came here to visit them. So they're doing really well, they're doing some incredible work. And obviously getting noticed, which is really exciting. Look, here's another view. I'm on Castle Street now. Another view of the castle, all misty and foggy. Okay, we're on the last section now, which again is just pubs, really. The Royal Mile, the Royal Mile. I'm that used to being on the Royal Mile talking that I've lost track. Rose Street has also got the nickname of the Amber Road, because it's full of pubs. A lot of people like to try to walk the whole length and have a drink in every pub. They don't manage it. So let's see how many in this little area. The Amber Rose, downstairs for a pint there, straight across. The Black Cat for a pint there. Next to that, the Rose and Crown for a pint there. across from the Rose and Crown. The Shugly Peg. What a great name. That may be my new favourite name for a pub, the Shugly Peg. A break where you can get a baked potato. Nothing wrong with a baked potato. Or a Mediterranean. Okay, looks like you get a break here for, oh, a good 20 or 30 feet. Another pub. Oh, I tripped up there. You never saw me trip up. I didn't trip up. Oh no, that's not a pub. That's not a pub. It's a Mexican restaurant. Okay, you're getting a bigger break than I thought. One of these is bound to be a pub. Wildfire, no. Steak and Seafood Bistro. Rose Street Cafe. There you go. That one's a pub. Oh, see now it's competing for my favourite pub name. The Shugly Peg might be beaten already. Let me just zoom in and let you see that. I also love this sign that I've noticed outside Dirty Dick's. Today's rain is tomorrow's whiskey. Love it. Robert Graham's Whiskey and Cigar Shop. I really don't know enough about whiskey. I would love to tell you all about whiskey, but I don't really know. I've never been a big whiskey drinker. However, I might just have to learn and start drinking whiskey just so I can, you know, talk about it. Make that sacrifice for you and drink whiskey and learn just to tell you. No need to thank me, it's fine. And it looks like our last couple of pubs here on the Rose Street as we come to end. So this one's called 1780. I'm going to guess that's probably because it was founded in 1780. And Scots of Rose Street. It's always worth travelling along all these little streets, Rose Street and things like that, because, you know, where else would you find so many pubs in one street? I'm kind of proud of that, actually. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed that, guys. But, no, I can't have a sausage roll. What? Shut up. Oh my god, that is so good. Don't know what you're talking about. Nothing happened. Shh. Anyway, there's a little wander along Rose Street, guys. I feel like I've not really told you much this week, but there wasn't like a massive amount to tell you. Apart from a good, nice amount of pubs and restaurants to go try. There's some lovely restaurants on there, and the pubs mostly all do food as well. And you know, I do like a good pub food. But it's a nice street to go along. There are little quirky little things. Most of those pubs and things at night time, at least a fair few of them, will have entertainment. So if you want to maybe try to find a nice spot with some live bands or things like that, but truthfully a lot of pubs will have things like that. There's no shortage of places to go at night time. I'm just trying to expand a little bit because I know I've showed you a lot of the Royal Mile and the Old Town. I just want to start to show you a little bit more of the other things. I don't want you to get stuck in the centre of town. There's so many cool things around about town to go see, so I thought I'd start there and just give you a little look around Rose Street. I'm just trying to play with other things I could tell you about, really, because there's lots of great music and things about Scotland as well, which isn't so much Edinburgh. I did toy with the idea of telling you stories about the songs that have been written and then performing the songs, but I know it's not that sort of channel and I don't know if you like that anyway, so I hope you've enjoyed that, guys. As always, the bit I hate, like the video if you have, subscribe, which would be lovely. Right now I'm at 498 subscribers, 2 more and I'll be at 500. I'll be so excited. But yeah, until next time, bye humans.